because there's just something special about live performances that you just don't get out of a studio. I'm curious though, real quick, what kind of music do you want to learn to play on the guitar? Heavy metal?
Just what I listen to, not heavy metal.
Good day, everyone. Welcome back to Glitch in the Matrix. So we're going to take a look at today at some Fleetwood Mac. Got Annie here with me, and I think she's heard this song before. I know that you were raised on a lot of Fleetwood Mac. I mean, me and your mom have been playing that stuff for years. I don't know if this is one that we played on a regular basis, but I still think you've heard it. It's called Rhiannon, not to be mistaken with Rihanna. This was written like an extremely long time ago. In fact, Stevie Nicks wrote I think most of this on the piano with Lindsey Buckingham before they even joined Fleetwood Mac. They actually, Fleetwood Mac actually lost a guitar player, and they sought out Lindsey Buckingham to replace their guitar player, or they needed a guitar player. I can't remember the exactness of that. And Lindsey Buckingham was like, hey, we're a pair. And he was going out with Stevie Nicks at the time, so they actually brought over Stevie Nicks and Lindsey Buckingham, which was a brilliant move because Stevie Nicks really became a massive face for the band of Fleetwood Mac and actually sung a tremendous amount of most of their songs outside of, there was also Christy McVie sung a lot of them too. There was another woman in there also. Anyway, let's talk about the song a little bit. Really, it's really, Rhiannon is a goddess name, the goddess of fertility and the moon, and it's really just about a woman who thinks she's possessed by a spirit. So very interesting kind of piece to that, but it's a killer song. And the thing about it is we're not going to do a studio version. We're actually going to do a live version, and I think that's what really wanted me to do this, and that's why if you have heard it before, it's not that big of a deal because it is a live version, and I promise you've probably never heard this version. At least I hope you haven't. Because I do believe you're going to be, one, highly entertained by how incredible it is, and two, it's just a freaking great song. So let's check it out. Fleetwood Mac, Rhiannon, live. This version was actually done in 1997, I believe, and that was 8 years before you were born. Anyway, let's check it out. Get out there, subscribe if you haven't already. Got a big wide variety on the channel. Don't forget to follow us both on Instagram. Got our links below, and we have a $1 a month Patreon account for a lot of exclusive content out there. But let's hop into some Fleetwood Mac for now. Christy McVie.
Rhiannon rings like a bell through the night, and wouldn't you love to love her? She rules her life like a bird in flight, and who will be her lover? All your life you've never seen a woman taken by the sky. Where would you stay if she promised to you heaven? Would you even try? And he says, Rihanna, don't go. And he says, Rihanna, stay. And he says, I still cry out for you. Don't leave me.
Imagine passing up on that voice. They did themselves a huge favor by taking her.
Rhiannon rings like a bell through the night. Wouldn't you love to love her? She rules her life like a bird in flight, and who will be your lover? All your life you've never seen a woman taken by the sky.
Do you know the song?
I need to get to the
Chorus. Okay, let's keep
I
going.
think I recognize it though. I think.
Okay. And again, I mean, this is one of those things. Even as good as the studio version is, there's just pieces of this you just are never going to get out of a studio version. It's just too good.
Where would you stay if she promised to you ever? Would you even try? She is like a cat in the dark, and maybe she's your darkness. She moves her life like a fine skylark when the sky is starless. Once in a million years, a lady like her rises. Oh no, Rhiannon cried, but then she's gone, and your life knows no answer. Your life knows no answer.
So this is way off subject and left field, but I'm sitting there, you know, they keep showing the guitar shots of him playing guitar. And I know you want to start playing guitar. Acoustic, I know, I understand. But it is completely transferable to electric if you ever want to switch gears.
No.
Fair enough. I'm curious though, real quick, not to interrupt the song or just, you know, what kind of music do you want to learn to play on the guitar?
I just want to learn to play the guitar, not necessarily a certain type of music.
Like you don't have a type of music in mind that like after you learn how to play, you're gonna.
Well, I'll probably like make my own stuff after I learn,
Fair enough. All right, let's keep going.
or like just do covers of random songs.
That's what I meant. Like what kind of covers? Like pop,
Yeah,
today's
type of
pop, or
song.
heavy metal.
Just what I listen to, not
Heavy-
heavy metal. Come on.
All right, let's keep going.
She rings like a bell through the night. Would you love to love her? She moves her life like a bird in flight, and who will be her lover? All your life you've never seen a woman taken by the sky. Where would you stay if she promised to you heaven? Would you
I like to sing this song out loud, but I don't want to run the video. So I'll keep. It's like taking everything I have to keep it in right now. You know, it's like little things like this you'll never get out of a studio version. They kind of just go off and do some instrumental stuff. It's
Dreams unwind, love's a state of mind. Your dreams unwind, love's a state of mind. Your dreams unwind, and still it's hard to find. I know. Your dreams unwind, and still it's a state of mind.
just absolutely. You're welcome. So Lindsey Buckingham, his as good as her voice is, his voice is equally as good as a band. Like those two together can harmonize like nobody's business. It's so freaking amazing. Of course you know the movie Vacation. You know, Clark Griswold.
Yes.
The original movie has a theme song, Holiday Road. Lindsey Buckingham actually is the singer for it.
Oh.
So that's just way left field information. But anyway, live version of that. Did you ever remember if you've heard the song before or not?
I think I recognize it. Like I think I've definitely heard it
Like
at
in the
some
background?
point in the background, but I don't know it as well as I know others.
Kind of like me and Billie
Yes.
Eilish here in the background.
Yeah, I guess.
Kind of like, hey, I've heard this in the background before.
Probably the only background you've heard Billie Eilish from is my room.
No.
Well, because when you're in your car, you're listening to your Bluetooth. so-
No, I know, but I think I heard it at a restaurant or even a TV show recently. So, and I did recognize it, but I only recognize it because of you. I will tell you that much. So, I mean, do you like this song though? Do you like Fleetwood Mac? I mean, I think overall you probably do. There's tons of stuff out there. Anyway, I just wanted to introduce you to some of this live stuff. I think the live music is really, really way more important. And when I say important, I mean like passing it down from generation to generation, because there's just something special about live performances that you just don't get out of a studio, because studios are manipulated and they're fine-tuned and they're perfect, and that's amazing if you just want to hear a song, from that perspective. But when you hear it live, it's just there's something so much better about it, kind of like the U2 Live Aid we saw. I mean, that live version, it's like something you'll never ever get out of a studio. Anyway, enough of my preaching and lessons learned today. More to come, guys. Thanks for watching this one. Please get out there, subscribe, check out the rest of our videos. Got so many of them. We got a lot of cool stuff coming up later this week and this weekend as well. Got some fun stuff, some vlogs too. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram and our $1 a month Patreon account. Until next time, thanks for watching this one.